Crankee Doodle by Tom Angleberger. I'm bored. We could go to town. Town? No way. I hate going to town. There are too many people in town. They all run around in a hurry and ring bells and eat pies, and then they'll yell at each other to stop running around, ringing bells and eating pies. There is nothing good to do in town. Why would I want to go to town? We could go shopping. Shopping? I hate shopping. I have too much stuff already. It's all junk. They don't make stuff like they used to. It falls apart as soon as you get it home. And the prices? I might as well throw my money in an outhouse hole. Why would I want to go shopping? You could buy a feather for your hat. A feather for my hat? I'd look like a fool with a feather stuck in my hat. Everybody would laugh at me. In the name of General George Washington, why would I want to put a feather in my hat? You could call it macaroni. Call what macaroni? Your hat with the feather in it. First of all, why would I want to call my hat macaroni? I don't want to call my hat anything. It's just a hat. Second of all, why would putting a feather in my hat turn it into macaroni? It would still be a hat, not macaroni. Look at this hat. Does it look almost like macaroni to you? I don't care how many feathers you put in it, it's still just a hat. And besides, I don't even like macaroni. Macaroni is just another word for fancy. Says you, that's the silliest thing I ever heard. Macaroni isn't fancy, it's macaroni. You know what's fancy? Lasagna. Lasagna is fancy. Lasagna has all those little ripples in it, and then it gets baked with cheese and tomatoes and vegetables. Then you eat it with some garlic bread. Now that's fancy. Okay, you can call your hat lasagna then. I'm not going to call my hat anything. I'm not going to stick a feather in it. I don't even like my hat. It's ugly. Instead of buying a feather for it, I'm going to throw it in the trash. Look, here it goes, into the trash. It's gone. Goodbye, ugly hat. Have fun at the dump. Now I don't have a hat, so I don't need a feather, so I don't need to go shopping, so I don't need to go to town. You could buy a new hat. Confound it, pony, are you trying to drive me crazy? How can I make myself more clear? I do not want to go to town. I do not want a new hat. I do not want macaroni. I do not want a feather. I do not want any other clothing and any other pasta or any other parts of a bird. I do not want anything that they have in town. Let them keep their own junk in town. Even if I did want something from town, which I do not, town is just too far. I'm exhausted from standing here arguing with you all day. I do not want to go to town. I will not go to town, and I cannot go to town. Oh, please, I could give you a ride. No way. You smell terrible. What? Boo-hoo-hoo. How could you be so cruel? I can't help the way I smell. Sniffle. I smell like a pony. This is the way ponies are supposed to smell. And hey, aren't you the one who is supposed to give me a bath? So no, you're always too busy. You'd rather just complain all the time. Sniffle, snob, and snort. Gee whiz. All right, we can go to town. Yee-haw! Nice hat. Thanks, pal. The end.